It's time to live your stronger life. Hey, I'm Sammy, physio coach and nutritionist, and your hype girl for creating your stronger life. Here, we ditch the quick fixes and build real strength inside and out. So whether you're here to tone up, drop the body fat, build muscle, mental resilience, or ditch the diet culture, or just feel bloody good in your skin, you're in the right place. So let's get into it. Have you ever eaten something small and then felt hungrier than before you started? Yeah, that's not in your head. That's actually science, because not all calories fill you up in the same way. And if nobody's ever explained this to you, then no wonder dieting feels miserable. So we are going to fix that today. Today we're going to talk about one of the biggest reasons why diets fail: badly managed hunger. So let's break this down. And I see this constantly. Someone comes to me and says, I'm eating my calories, I'm hitting my number, but I'm starving by 3 p.m. And then when I look at what they're actually eating, it makes total sense. A small bowl of pasta, a muffin for breakfast, a light smoothie that's basically a juice. Technically they're in a calorie deficit, but practically it's a hunger bomb. Here's the thing. You can hit your calorie target and still feel like garbage if the food isn't doing its job. So here's what's actually controlling your fullness and where most people go wrong. They think calories in equals calories out is the whole story. I mean, it is, but it's incomplete. Because within that calorie target, what you choose changes how you feel massively. 4 things are going to really control your satiety. Protein, the most filling macro, full stop. It has the most highest thermic effect, meaning your body is also going to burn more whilst digesting it, which is a bit handy for fat loss. Number 2 is fiber. It's going to slow down your digestion, fill your stomach, feed your good, happy gut bacteria, and keep everything nice and happy. Volume. This is the water and air in your food. That cup of grapes fills you up a lot more than a tablespoon of raisins. Same amount of calories, wildly different fullness. And the processing level. Highly processed, low fiber, low protein food is designed to be eaten fast and not fill you up. Think about even just the difference between a packet of chippies and a packet of popcorn. Popcorn has much more air, has much more fiber, has much more physical volume. It takes longer to eat through a packet of popcorn than it takes through to eat a packet of chippies, and it also does keep you a bit fuller and a bit longer. So if your meals are low in all 4 of these, you are going to be hungrier. But the fix is just really easy, honestly. So what do you actually do with it? But the first thing to do is build every meal around a protein source first. Think chicken, fish, eggs, tofu, extra lean beef, Greek yogurts. Pick your protein, then build around it. Then the next better thing to do is swap one processed carb for a volume carb. So instead of white rice, do a mixture of rice and veggies. Instead of juice, have whole fruit. Instead of a bread or a wrap, then maybe you're going to swap to potatoes. Potatoes are the best. They are the absolute god of foods that you can eat in a calorie deficit to keep you nice and satiated and full. Potatoes in the sense of boiled or like kind of cooked, but not like not potato chippies. I mean like potatoes with volume still added in. And then the next good thing that you can do is add vegetables to whatever you're already eating. You don't need to eat a whole new meal plan. Just add a side of veggies to what's already on your plate, and that's it. That's the whole hack. I do this in my own meal prep constantly. Same base meals, but I bulk them out with a mountain of veg because I actually want to feel like I've eaten something. And so I want to bust this myth. People think that eating more food and being in a deficit can't go together. And that's just wrong. You can genuinely eat quite a large volume of food and still be in a calorie deficit, because volume and calories are not the same thing. This is where so many ladies mess up. They cut portions instead of upgrading what's on their plate. So they end up eating less food and feeling more hungry when the fix was always just eat smarter, not less. So here's the truth. If your diet has you starving every day, it's a sign it's built wrong. Yes, fat loss, you're going to feel a bit hungry. That is normal. You should feel a little bit hungry and a little bit depleted in a fat loss phase. That means it's doing its job. But you don't have to be feeling starving, hungry, ready to eat someone's arm off. The goal isn't to be punished. The goal isn't to be perfect. It's about being consistent. And you cannot be consistent while you're running on absolute empty and all you're thinking about is food. So stop measuring success about how hungry you are. Acknowledge that some hunger is normal, but start measuring it by whether your plate has protein, fiber, and volume on it, because that's where the results are built. It's not about cutting out your portion sizes. No one gives a shit about how much food is on your plate. If it's not the right calorie and macro balance for you, it's just not going to work for you. You can eat a gigantic bowl of beautiful foods and still be in a calorie deficit, or you could eat a tiny little sandwich and be starving and hungry. Like my lunches right now, instead of having like a huge bowl of rice, because when I'm in a build, I'm eating a huge bowl of rice, now I'm having a smaller portion of rice, but I've added more pumpkin, I've added more green beans, and I've added more carrot into my bowl. Then as I get a bit hungry, my calories go down, I'll probably decrease the rice and I'll add more lettuce in. Or I'll scrap the rice completely and I'll do pumpkin and potato because potato is more satiating and I get more volume for lower calories. Same plate, just slightly different swaps here and there. Whereas I know that Susan's probably gone, oh, I'm on a calorie deficit, so instead of having a whole sandwich, I'm going to have an open sandwich. It's like, cool, you're just taking more food away off your plate. No wonder you're starving and hungry and then you raid the pantry all night long and you can't stick to your calorie deficit. Eat smarter. Don't eat less. It's as simple as that. And often most ladies are trying to restrict themselves beyond what they need to. Listen to my previous couple of episodes where I rant on about that. So anyways, this one I'm keeping really simple. Here's how to hack your calorie deficit. Protein, fiber, volume, drink your water, have your meal, go for a walk, distract yourself. A little bit of hunger is totally fine, but build your plates around real whole food so you can actually eat a decent serving of food each and every time. Small shifts, big difference, and then just focus on being 1% better every single day. Now, if you made it this far into the podcast, come jump on Instagram and message me Hangry, and then maybe give me context, be like, Hungry, but I came from your podcast. I'll send you a cheat sheet that has a bunch of high volume, low calorie foods so you know exactly what to eat. Thanks so much for listening. If you found this episode valuable, please rate, review, and subscribe. And I'd love if you shared this on your Instagram and tag me Sammy_livestrong. And if you'd like to learn more about my coaching and join the Project Livestrong family, please message me Livestrong on Instagram and I'll see how I can help. I'll see you next time.